I seem to kind of produce maximum amount of meaning or maximum amount of atmosphere I create by doing comics. So that is my form. If I tell something, I would tell with the form of comics. I mostly do comics because cartooning is it has different meanings. Usually here when you mention cartoon, it signifies something else like editorial commentary using a visual sort of a visual commentary or a political opinions. I've not done editorial commenting ever actually, so I don't qualify as a cartoonist. However, a lot of people, I do comics, and a lot of comic book artists call themselves cartoonists. I don't know why they call themselves cartoonists. So I am in the world of narratives, the telenarrative. Cartoonists, they make an observation or a comment. Usually they are highly portable, meaning they have meme-like qualities. They can be shared. Mine is more like sort of longer. So cartoon is more like quick, and mine is long, sort of stretch. So I basically write comics, and why I do comics is because it seems everybody finds their way of telling a story. In your case, it might be cinema or films. Some people use theatre to narrate stories. Some people write novels. So yeah, I mean, I had spent a lot of time doing other things. I have dabbled, or actually seriously dabbled, professionally worked in broadcasting, making television documentaries, corporate films, music videos even. Sometimes even commercials. So I've done music videos. But over a period of time, this whole teamwork thing did not work for me. I mean, finding a way to kind of, manipulate or also understand other people's sensibilities, and so I was not really a team player kind of a thing, and also it kind of affected the way I film. I've never actually made a good film ever. So that was when I was sort of considering, I always used to draw. I was considering slowly making baby steps towards a form of storytelling that I would enjoy, and I would tell the stories that I needed to tell. And I liked that private preoccupation of being a graphic novelist or a comic book artist. And it was empowered by a few fellowships. I got the MacArthur Fellowship. Then I got the IFA one. So the money started pouring in a little bit through fellowships, and then I could like support. And it was very weird as an adult human being to tell people that I'm a comic book artist. It was a very weird thing to say at that point. I mean, this is like 20 years back. Now it's quite common. A lot of people from design schools, art school, other places are writing graphic novels. But that time there was no. So it was a weird thing. It worked in my case. Satirical comics would be another kind of, like satirical literature could be a satirical. All comics are not obliged to be satirical. They're not even obliged to be funny. It is a language. Like writing is a language, film is a language, comic book is also a language. We use words and images to create a setting, atmosphere, a narrative, a character, a description, a debate, an argument. But basically, you're using text and image to kind of do that. You're either explaining something, so it is not obligatory that comics has to be funny. There could be a comic book on the Constitution, for example. One of the advantages of the medium of comics is that you can branch out. Like it's a non-linear medium. You can be telling the story of, I don't know, the Delhi Sultanate, and you can move into various different directions about what was happening parallel to the Delhi Sultanate. For example, what was happening parallel. In comics, it's quite easy to move between these things. In cinema also, it's probably quite easy, but then you decide as a director how long the person who's watching the film has time to watch it for. In comics, you can always go back and forth. So it is a spread out kind of cinema frozen in time kind of a thing. And that allows you to put in a lot of complexities that you can't put in cinema, for example. Because it is a time-based thing, comics is not a time-based thing.
Deutsche Bank has collected my works before, when I first entered the art world via Freeze. And they also have a room dedicated to my work, which is very complimentary.